Good morning, everyone. This is Lisa Marie at Insurance Agency Marketing Services, and I have David Downing on the line with us too from F&G. We are going to go over a brand new product today that I am really excited about. It's something unusual and something that y'all have been asking for. Before we get to the meat and the potatoes of the product, though, especially for those that are new to IAMS or haven't spent a lot of time getting to know what we offer agents, I'd like to go over just a few things here. Always feel free to put any questions in and I'll get those answered. And also feel free to call me anytime at 800-255-5055. Ask for Lisa Marie. The first thing I want to go over is our new producer builders. This is one of my favorite things because we can help you reinvest in your business as you grow your production. I have a lot of agents that have taken advantage of this and gotten a free seminar or some mailings, anything that'll really help you to grow that business and invest in your business so that you're able to keep some more of that, uh, that capital to keep growing your production. Also, we do have a referred producer program. I swear every time I'm on one of these webinars, I at least see one or two people that have taken advantage of this referred producer program. If you don't want to be responsible for downline agents and you want us to help take care of your good friends that are in the industry and you know what a good job IAMS has done for you, we would love to have your referrals. When you refer someone, you get a $50 bonus when they contract, and then you get $100 when their first piece of business is placed. And then you also get a good 10 to 20 basis points on their business without taking any money from them. So they still get their full commission from the carrier. We just pay you extra to thank you for referring them to us. We also have marketing reimbursement dollars after that new producers bonus for the first 6 months. You get $100 in marketing reimbursement for every 100,000 in premium. That's 10,000 in life target as well. So we can really help you reinvest in your business and grow those marketing dollars. So check with your sales director on what your marketing balance is. We can get that looked up for you. Back office support. This is where IAMS shines. No one else can say that they offer the amount of support that we offer our agents. We help you from the time that you are prospecting all the way through getting that business placed, even on the second part of it where you are going over the when you are servicing your clients. So if you need a copy of a statement, if you need us to look up their current balance, if you need help, moving that business to a better option, then we can help you with that too. So we help you with the entire sales life cycle. We are here to help. Firelight. This is one of my favorite things. And a lot of you, I see some of you right now that have told me you don't like Firelight because you're not used to it yet. You've only done one or you're afraid to jump in. Trust me, this is the easiest way to get your applications through quickly and get paid quickly. If you get stuck in a Firelight app, you can always call us at that 800 number and ask for someone in annuity marketing if you're writing an annuity, and we will walk you through it and make sure that you get it done. I'm always happy to help with a Firelight app. All right, you have tons of carriers on Firelight. There's some more coming soon. You don't have to memorize this. Just ask me if it's on Firelight and we'll be able to tell you. All right, our creative team is amazing. We have, they have made some beautiful, beautiful logos for my agents, business cards. Their websites are phenomenal. If you're paying cash for them, they are way cheaper than you pay anyone else, and they are familiar with compliance on the life and annuity side, so not just for agents, but also for those of you who are registered investment advisors. We know how to get it done so that you are not breaking any rules, everything is compliant, and everything is beautiful and streamlined. Check out our IAMS website. If you're not utilizing it, you need to play around in there, feel free to call us and we'll walk you through it. Every time. It has a lot of resources. There's the annuity rate watch on there, long-term care products, there's forums, there's the support tab has the sales resource library that has fact finders, PowerPoint presentations, everything that you could possibly need. Retirement Analyzer. This is a really great sales tool. If you're not utilizing Retirement Analyzer, there's really no excuse, because you could get this for free if you're writing business with IAMS. You get free access to the software. It's usually $80 a month. We pay that $80 a month so you don't have to. It's a great way to really dive into your client's financial situation and help them to solve their problems. And it's very user friendly, and they have a great office at Retirement Analyzer that can help you to do those as well. They have like boot camps and online videos and everything to show you how to do it. IAMS Wealth Management. If you don't have your Series 65 yet, then you should be studying right now for your Series 65. I am. It's a great way to improve your client retention, and you don't have to fight them against their investment advisor, because that would be you. So there you go. Life and Annuity Academy. Okay, we have one coming up April 2nd through the 4th. We have like one more day to get people in there, and we have a few more spots open. So I'm going to put up this poll. We go over top sales ideas. These are for advanced agents and experienced agents. We go over advanced sales techniques, business strategies, marketing ideas, product information. So I'm going to put up this poll for, would you like to get information on our next Life and Annuity Academy? If not the one on April 2nd through the 4th, we will have another one probably in late May, early June here in Omaha as well. So put some information there if you would like me to send you some information or get in touch with you about either this upcoming academy or the next one. I am only going to keep this up for a few more seconds because I do not like doing hour-long webinars. Weird, right? There's no reason to take up a ton of your time with my little commercials, because you guys, many of you already know how amazing IAMS is and how fantastic I am. You sing my praises all day, every day, right? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close this poll in 3, 2, 1, and you can always put a question in there in the question box if you have questions as we go on, or if you'd like to add that in, that you'd like some more info. All right, we're getting close to the end. We do have our new CD replacement kit. April's coming up sooner than you think. So if you'd like to get one, just let me know. You can either put it in that box, or you could call your life or annuity sales director and ask them for it. We have tons of great annuity carriers, and I went a little too far. CD replacement kit is as far as we're going to go, and I am going to pass over the presenter to David Downing, because I've done enough commercialing now, and he is going to take over here. He is with F&G, and he's going to tell us about their amazing new product.
Sweet. Thank you, Lisa. Excited to join you all and talk about our newest product, the F&G 123. I am going to, hopefully, I think I'm showing the wrong screen here. There we go. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, awesome. We're super fired up about this product. It's been a long time in the making, but the product we're going to talk about today is the F&G 123. Love the concept, love the product. It's been a big splash in the market, and hopefully after this conversation today, you can find a place in your practice where this product makes sense for your clients. Roadmap. We're going to build your foundation, tell you about the product, why we named it the product, states, etc. Then we're going to focus on some features, and then we're going to talk about some additional riders that are available. Then at the very end, Miss Lisa Marie is going to throw in a poll to gauge interest on getting appointed, having a follow-up conversation, et cetera, et cetera. The usual, but wanted to throw that fourth bullet point in there. So the F&G 123 is really as simple as one product, two income options, and three key benefits: income, growth, and legacy. It really is that true Swiss Army knife hybrid product. But the thing that I love about it the most is there is absolutely no fee for the income, the legacy, or the growth. So it's really a Swiss Army knife product with income and no fee. Let's talk about, I heard Lisa said it earlier. I think this might be a Midwest thing. The meat and potatoes of this product. Minimum premium, 10,000. Flexible premium for the first 18 months. That's going to be unique to this product. Almost every one of our fixed index annuities we offer today is flexible for the life of the contract. But this contract is just flexible for the first 18 months. So something to note there. Issue ages, this is going to be pretty standard, 0 to 80 or 18 to 80. One of the favorite things that we did with this product when we were creating it, this is one of our first 1010 compliant products. So if you are on this call today and you're a broker dealer rep, et cetera, good chances this is coming to a broker dealer near you. So really excited about that 1010 compliance. And then also one of the other things that makes this product unique is free withdrawals in all years. So if you have a client that's wanting to do a spend down strategy, they need to take income in the first year, they can do it on this product. They can actually take penalty free withdrawals as well on this product. So 10% of initial premium in the first year, and then 10% of account value in all subsequent years. So really awesome liquidity available on this product as well. And no fee ever, can't be added after the contract's issued. Of course, we could potentially add a fee to new business in the future, but once a contract is issued, absolutely no fee will be added to your client's annuity at any point in time. Not ever, not even if there was a fire. No fee ever after issue. So we build your foundation, right? 1, 2, 3, one product, two incomes, three key benefits. Now we're going to focus on the features of this product. When you think about the income options, there are two separate income options. They have to be selected at the time you are penning an application. But the two options are anytime income or future income. And what you're going to see is anytime income is going to have a really nice bonus available, standard 25% bonus, 250% income-based growth multiplier and interest credits. And then on the future income, you're going to see 40% bonus and 150% income-based multiplier. And we'll deep dive on some of these numbers, so don't feel like you have to write everything down right now. But the biggest thing here is you have two income options available, one product, but this does have to be selected at the time of application. You'll also notice a huge difference between these two. Anytime income can be taken when? Anytime. Future income has to be taken after 10 years. So let's take a deep dive on those bonuses. 30% anytime income benefit bonus. And oh, by the way, this also applies to a death benefit. So really awesome legacy play here, and a 45% bonus for future income. But wait, there's more. If you act fast and you write a 1, 2, 3 contract that issues by May 1, we're actually going to apply a 35% bonus on the anytime income and a 50% bonus on the future income. Really awesome opportunity for your clients to see some upside as they're having some market volatility. I had an advisor call me this morning. He did a risk tolerance survey with his client, and she said, I'm not that conservative. But last week she lost $20,000 in her TSP and was ready to move into an annuity ASAP. So it's really good timing of these bonuses, as well as some of the market volatility and some of the market downturns that clients have experienced. Let's offset some of the losses they've taken towards their income base and or death benefit. When you look at these products, you may notice that they're similar to maybe a competitor's product. So we're going to compare to competitor A, is what we'll call them. And if you look at the anytime income specifically, we're 10% higher on our bonus than our competitor A. And on our future income, we're 5% higher than that competitor A. So you're going to see as we go through this presentation how big of a deal the difference in bonuses and ultimately what that means for your clients. But what you're going to notice also is that when it comes to this product compared to what our competitors are offering, it's clear that F&G is winning. And therefore, your clients are winning. One of my favorite things that we've done, not just with this product, but also with the Safe Income Advantage, you may notice that these look similar to our industry-leading guaranteed income product, the Safe Income Advantage, is we've elected to have dynamic payout factors. And ultimately what that means for your client is they're not constrained by 5-year bands. And ultimately what that leads to is more guaranteed income in their pocket. And for us as a carrier, it allows us to target the specific audience we want for this product, mainly being those clients that are retirement age, right? But the biggest deal here is if you look at any of these payout durations, the step down features, they go down in diagonal. So if a client has a birthday mid-year, they're going to move up their payout factor. They don't have to wait until the contract anniversary. They don't have to wait 5 years to see a bump. Every year they're seeing a bump. So that's one of the biggest differentiators of this product and our Safe Income Advantage that makes it really unique and awesome for your client is they're going to be able to take some really great guaranteed income. And it doesn't matter if they're 61, 62, 63, they don't have to wait 5 years for a banded step up. Big deal, right? But that's the anytime income payout factors. We'll show you what the future income payout factors look like here in a little bit. But let's talk a little bit more about this anytime income during the growth period. So we'll call it two separate periods, right? Your growth period and then your income period. So during the growth period, there is a 50% interest credit factor applied to index earnings. While during the now what happens to the income base is they receive a 250% credit multiplier. What does that look like? Let's say they have the S&P cap 5%, they get a 5% credit. That's going to be a 2.5% credit applied to their account value. Now, of course, if they get that 5% credit on the income-based side, it's going to be a 12.5% applied credit. So we're talking about really accelerating the income base. So when you look for a performance-based income product, this product you're going to find is really leading the way. And a lot of it has to do with that 250% interest credit multiplier. Now, when we move into the income period, so they have income, they're receiving a paycheck from F&G every month. What does that look like? Well, then the participation factor changes. They'll be receiving 100% of the credit towards their account value, while they're going to receive 150% credit multiplier towards their income. That's right, fee-free increasing income available now at F&G. So if they receive that 5% index credit, that would be a 7.5% increase to their income payment that year. So really awesome benefits here when you think about it, not just before income's turned on, but after income's turned on. We've got increasing income, especially in today's marketplace where clients are concerned about rising costs, inflation, What is this administration going to do about inflation? Increasing income is a huge story, and I hope that you can plug this into your practice when we're done with this webinar. So we talked about anytime income. Now we're going to talk about future income and what that looks like for your client. As I mentioned earlier, the biggest differentiating factor with this product or with this income option is the client does have to wait 10 full years. They have to be in this contract 10 years before they can turn on their income payment. Also have these dynamic payout factors. Again, big deal for client that wants to take income in an odd year or a non-banded year. So what does this look like? On this side of the house, during the growth period, they're going to receive 100% interest credit participation factor to their account value. So if the account goes up 5 or index goes up 5%, they're going to receive a 5% credit to their account value. On the other side, when it comes to growing that future income that they're going to be taking in 10 years, we're talking about 150% credit multiplier. So what does that look like? 5% interest credit equals 7.5% income base increase. And you're going to notice very similar to the anytime income, when they turn on income, 100% participation factor applied to the account value with 150% credit multiplier applied to the income. So not only do we have great increasing income on the anytime income, it's also available on the future income at absolutely no fee ever to your client. Now, when it comes to the rates, one of the things you'll notice, and I'm going to kind of move quickly here, but anytime income versus future income, you're going to see a little bit better rates for the future income. Think about this like a client that has a 7-year FIA versus a 10-year FIA. They're going to see some better rates in this product. Now, death benefits. Love this product for the death benefit features. In fact, my mom and mother-in-law are going to own a F&G 123 here by the end of the month. Just submitted their contract for the legacy play. It's very attractive. 2 options: account value, lump sum payout. Second option, income base over 5 years. So you think about client puts in 100,000, gets a 50% on the future income, and they die the next day. We're talking about a $150,000 payout to their beneficiaries over 5 years. Really awesome stuff if you have clients who are looking for guarantees. Now, do be careful because of how we had to file this product. There is some differences when it comes to the compact states, and I'll make sure Lisa has a list of those that she can provide to you, but it is a little bit different where the limit is 150% credited at 10%. So keep an eye on the state, but either way, you're talking about really, really competitive death benefit here with a lot of awesome guarantees, especially when you factor in the bonus that's applied to the income base. Pretty sweet. So we focused on the features, right? We hit the product, then we hit the income options, anytime and future. Now we're going to talk about some additional riders, and then we're going to show you where we land in the marketplace. And we'll try to move quickly because I know Lisa Marie said earlier, she doesn't like to have long webinars. So we're going to move pretty quick, but I'm also going to allow some time at the end for Lisa to throw the poll on the screen to see who wants some follow-up calls from either Lisa or our sales team. So like our other fixed index annuities, again, check your state. We do have nursing home care, terminal illness rider, and impairment riders. Those allow clients to access their account value penalty-free should they need nursing home care, impairment, or terminal illness. Lots of good opportunities for your client to access their money when they need it the most. And speaking of access for clients that need it the most, if your client can't do 2 of 6 daily living activities, we're going to double their income payment until their account value hits zero. When it comes to waiting time period, very important to notice future income, because you have to wait 10 years for the income. You have to wait 10 years for this benefit. On anytime income, just like all of our other products, 3-year wait. Okay. So really good opportunity for your clients across all of these riders to have a really nice living benefits rider story available. We talk about that impairment multiplier. If you remember back, we were talking about increasing income. That's also available on the impairment rider. So as they have increases, they could see increases to this doubler. Pretty good stuff, right? Now, I'd be remiss if I didn't quickly plug in our 2025 Power Producer Compensation Plan. So if this product interests you, along with our other products like our industry-leading Safe Income Advantage for early guaranteed income, our growth products, the Power Accumulator, or our bonus product, the Performance Pro. If you're doing $2 million, might as well do it with F&G. In addition to great street compensation, we also have additional basis points as you make your way through the ranks. This is paid quarterly, retro to $1. So a good opportunity for you to add fuel to your fire, plug money back into your practice, and continue the positive momentum into 2025. So I want to do some direct comparisons here to our major competitor that is in this space, so you can see that F&G is absolutely meeting or exceeding what our competitor offers, not just product-wise, compensation-wise, but across the board, overall better experience for you and your clients. So we talked a little bit earlier about that 250% bonus. Comparatively, where do we rank compared to our competitor? You're going to see that we're meeting the competitor where they're at, right? So not a tremendous difference between these bonuses or these income-based bonuses where they have the 250% credit. That's the same. But if you remember back, we were talking about those dynamic payout factors. They matter, especially when income is the outcome for your client, which we'll talk about here in just a quick minute. And then when we look at increasing income, we're meeting our competitor where they're at. 150% credit comparatively to our competitor. We'll call them competitor A, 150%. So I'm going to back this up just one more time so you can get a better idea. We're really meeting the competitor where they're at, but when you add the bonus and the dynamic payout factors, as well as some really awesome index growth opportunities, you're going to see that F&G is winning the story. So I alluded to it just a minute ago. When the income is the outcome, how does F&G stack up compared to our competitor? We have John. John's 62 years old. He puts in $100,000 into the F&G 123 anytime income, which is exactly what I think we're going to be structuring for mom and mother-in-law. You get a 35% day one income-based multiplier, which equals also a death benefit, right? We talked about that a little bit earlier. And we assume a conservative 3% average annual interest credit, which equates to, right, 250% of that number, which is 7.5%. So income base after 7 years. So John is now 69 years old, $223,972, starting income $9,743. And I want to highlight that's the power of this product, right? You put in $100,000, you wait for 7 years, and then you're drawing almost 10% of your initial premium. And this is based on a really conservative 3%. That's an awesome story, especially if you're doing a comparison to a bond or a bond alternative in the marketplace today. Income after 5 years, because we have that increasing income. Again, assuming 3% average index earnings, John's going to be receiving $12,000. We're talking over 10%, 12% actually of his initial premium being taken out on a guaranteed basis. Pretty awesome story there. Now, when you compare that to our competitor who has a smaller bonus and payout factors aren't quite as good, what you're going to see is, especially when you compare the income base, if John dies in 7 years, his beneficiaries are going to be happy receiving almost $15,000 more in death benefit payout. That's a big story. And you combine that with the fact that John will see higher income, not just up front, but long term with F&G, you'll clearly see that F&G is the winner. Now, I got a call from one of my favorite agents. He says, well, you know, the competitor A is beating you guys on early guaranteed income. I said, my favorite agent. Sorry, I'm not trying not to name his name. I said, if they want early guaranteed income, the safe income advantage is a much better solution for this client because you're not going to have the time or the runway to allow the growth or the index to cook, right? We really want to dominate this marketplace is for clients that have a 5-year runway to turn on guaranteed income. And you'll notice based on the green there, we're dominating in spaces where clients can wait 5 years. That's what this story is all about. If they want early guaranteed income, the safe income advantage is going to be a clear-cut winner for those clients. So again, we win where we want to win, which is in that 5+ year horizon to allow this product to work how it's supposed to work. Now, where do we stack up on future income? We've got Beth, a little younger. Beth's 58. She has that 10-year horizon to work with. She's not planning on retiring or needing this money until 68 years old. So she puts in 100,000, 50% day one income-based multiplier. Again, that's an awesome death benefit story for clients that don't qualify for life insurance. 150,000 guaranteed day one if Beth dies. 3%, we assumed a 3% average index credit to the income base, therefore 4.5%. So after 10 years, Beth, with a conservative 3%, has doubled her initial premium for $232,000 of income base and or death benefit. Starting annual income, almost $12,000. We talked about John on the last slide. We're talking about 12% of her initial premium being able to be withdrawn, guaranteed till the day she dies. Great story here for Beth. And of course, after 5 years, because of that increasing income story, she's taken almost $15,000, 15% of her initial premium taken out on a guaranteed basis. What a great story there. Compare it to our competitor side by side. You're going to see income base, income, increasing income with F&G is absolutely winning. Same story here. We're dominating this space where we want to dominate for those younger clients that are 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. You're going to see competitor A win. But where we want to dominate for the client that we feel fits this demographic a little bit better is where you're going to see F&G really take the cake. So when income is the outcome, F&G is absolutely dominating. Now, what happens when plans change? We talked a lot about death benefit. That's how I'm positioning this product for my family members that will ultimately own a couple of these policies. But when you compare us with future income to competitor A and competitor B, it's a clean sweep, right? So if income's the outcome, F&G is winning. But when legacy is the outcome, F&G is also winning. So not only when income's the outcome, but when the client doesn't have the chance to elect for income, their beneficiaries are going to be much happier having an F&G policy than competitor A or B in the same space. Now we pull everything together and we think about these products and we think about, this product with the two income options and we compare them side by side. Which one is your client looking for? It depends on the client. But what I love is we have one product, two features, two stories, three benefits, right? So anytime income, 35% bonus, future income, 50% bonus. Which one makes sense for your client? Biggest difference, obviously, cannot turn on income for 10 years on the future income. And really a larger legacy. I love the interest rate environment we're in today. It allows for some awesome flexibility, and it also allows for some really great guarantees for your client. I can't think of another product outside of life insurance where you put in 100,000, get 150,000 death benefit day one for your client's beneficiaries. Great story there, and we're winning. So why change if you're writing our competitors' products? It comes down to the carrier. F&G has really made a name for itself in the last, we'll call it 5 years since our partnership with F&F and Blackstone is we're really all about being sustainable in our products. When I say sustainable, I'm not talking about Teslas and green energy. I'm talking about making sure that we can maintain caps and par rates for the life of the contract, which is important. And that's also about the commitment. We're committed with this product to never add a fee after issue, right? So we're never going to see a fee. We're committed to making sure that you as the agent are satisfied selling our product, but also that your clients are happy with an F&G annuity, specifically the F&G 123. And it's the ease of doing business. Last year, we were awarded a JD Power Award for customer satisfaction. We want to make sure we're easy to do business with. When your clients call in, when you call in, you're getting the right answer the first time. And that's what that's all about. So not only is it us, the commitments, but also the ease of doing business. And we think you'll find a much better experience working with F&G than our competitors. And in addition to that, we created a bunch of marketing pieces that directly compare these products to our competitors. So if you're out selling against these products, this is a great opportunity for you to compare our product side by side with our competitors' product. Or if you are currently selling our competitors' product, this is a good opportunity to take a second look at what F&G can offer. And you'll find that when income is the outcome, when death benefits the outcome, when growth is the outcome, we're really doing it better than what you'll see from our competitors. And do go ahead and grab your smartphone and scan this QR code. I'm going to leave this up for a minute. Lisa, Marie, do you want to throw in a poll for the crew here?
Yeah, before we add the poll, we had a couple of questions come in that you can answer while they're scanning that too. One said, "What's LLP meaning?" What is the? I misread that.
Lifetime. Yep, lifetime payout factors.
Okay, yeah. And then compared to Safe Income Advantage, does it have inflation protection, CPI annual growth? We kind of answered that with it grows with that 150%.
Yeah, exactly right. So it's built in via growth, right? So whereas the Safe Income Advantage is built in based on CPIU, this is going to be built in based on index returns.
Very good. We had a few of these come in. Okay, so one said, is the bonus applied to the income benefit base immediately, or is there a vesting schedule? It's credited immediately, isn't it?
Exactly right. Yep.
Okay. And then additionally, in the event of the annuitant's passing within the early years of the contract, has the income base distributed to spousal and non-spousal beneficiaries?
Yep. So let's think about, it's a good question. So if you have a spouse, then the spouse has options, right? They can assume the contract, or if they are wanting to take the death benefit, the same situation for a non-spouse, they can take it over 5 years. That's the enhanced death benefit over a period of 5 years or longer. Or they can elect to take the account value as a lump sum payment.
And yes, I will send you to answer your question. The rest of the question was, can you send me materials? Yes, I'll send you materials. So I have these all written down, so I'll know who to send materials to. Galvin asked how it compares to the F&G Safe Income Advantage. You elaborated on some of that a little while ago with their early income versus later income or income in a few years. Maybe you can give any more insight you have on that.
Yeah, absolutely. What we found with this product, not just compared to the Safe Income Advantage, but compared with the market as a whole, is it will start outperforming for income after 5 years, assuming a moderate rate of return. So if you have a client that wants to take early guaranteed income, Safe Income Advantage is absolutely the story. If you have a client that has 5+ year horizon, that's where you'll see this product really shine.
Very good. Okay, and then, okay, so someone said, is this good for clients to have at least 5 years to wait, but no more than 10 years? So yes, the earlier
Yes.
income is, but the income later, it would be 10 years or more, correct? Is what
Yeah.
you,
So the anytime income would be absolutely correct for that client.
yeah. And then if they had 10 years or more, then you would go with
The
the other
future.
option.
Yep.
Yeah, the future income.
Yep.
All right. And then qualified or non-qualified, it doesn't matter. You can do either.
Bingo.
I
Yep.
knew the answer to that one. Haha. I know answers to some things. No fees on riders or no fees at all. I believe it's no fees at all, correct?
Correct. No fees at all. Doesn't matter which option you select, future, anytime, etc. No fee for the impairment multiplier. Any of those riders, no fees at all.
So that answers the next question of, is there a fee taken out of the death benefit? The answer is no, there's not.
Exactly right. Yep.
You don't do partial Roth conversions there, right? On this
We do
one?
not. So
Okay,
what we'll
yeah.
allow for is 10% penalty free to be taken out and rolled into a new contract. We do pay full commission on that, but we don't allow for like 20 or 30 or anything like that.
Okay. All right. I think that's the end of the questions. So now we can put up this poll. The poll will say, would you like to get contracted with F&G? Hang on, I need to get back to me. There we go. Um, it'll say, hang on. Okay. Poll must be closed to enable screen share. Okay. So never mind. All right. So can you guys see the poll up there? David, do you see it?
I can see it. Yep.
Okay, good. All right. As long as you can see it, I can see the responses coming in. So I just want to make sure it was right. So if you put yes, then I will contact you and find out if you just want me to just shoot you the contract, or if you'd like some more materials and information, or if you'd like a phone call to go over it. And I'd be happy to get you going. It's a great product. We've done some illustrations on this, and I'd be happy to run an illustration for anyone that wants to see it like working, because sometimes it's just nice to see it like in its mode and see see it actually working. Because the illustrations look more than just pretty. Like they're really impressive. You can see some really good numbers, and they it really tells a good story when you can see the full picture, more than just the meat and potatoes, right? We love our meat and potatoes in the Midwest, I tell you. Especially, I mean, Nebraska, we're all known for our steaks here, so everything's about everything's about those meats and potatoes. But with this one, I could get you the desserts and the vegetables as well if you want to add it. All right. I'm only gonna leave this up a little bit longer as we close out, but I just want to thank everyone for visiting with us today, and thank you, David, for taking the time to really show us the dynamics of this new product. I think that anyone that's on here can really find a place that it. I bet anybody could think of a client or two off the top of their head that could really benefit from this. I get a lot of calls, like with people that can't really get life insurance but want a better death benefit for their beneficiaries, and but still want to be able to get that money if they need it. And this would be a really good solution for that. And it's something that I've recommended for a couple of people already. And they've come back, very happy with that suggestion. So I'm sure it won't be long before these cases will just be flying through.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm gonna log off here and get those. It looks like most people have responded, so thank you so much. And most people want to get some information or get contracted. So I'm gonna go ahead and when I get back to my desk, I'll start putting those together for you. Thanks so much, David.
Thank you. See ya.
Bye.